Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Modded. In the last episode, we continued building our house with spruce. In this episode, we are putting the finishing touches on it. Now, yeah, I think I am going to do that. I think that would be a good idea. I think I'm just gonna do what I'm doing. But more importantly, yeah, we have to sleep right now, and then we have to go and feed the animals because we got a lot of stuff to do. So we could probably make a ton that I think about. We can only make 20. Never mind. Let's deal with the animals. So, in the last episode, yeah, we were building up the house. In this episode, we're continuing to do that. We need to keep placing stairs because that's our current conundrum. Is we gotta keep placing stairs. And yeah, because we gotta keep placing stairs, we gotta keep making stairs. So there'll probably be a moment in between this episode where I cut down that tree because I need to. And so yeah, that'll be fun to deal with when we have to. Luckily, we do have a lot of blocks. And a lot of capabilities to make stairs, and a lot of need for stairs. So this looks like it'll be the last one of this side. Of course, that means I have to use our trusty old... I'm pressing the wrong button. Our trusty old... reliable... We missed 2 blocks, but we got so many more stairs. In fact, we might not need all these stairs. We probably will. We probably will. Anywho, more importantly, we've got one side dealt with. Alright. Well, isn't that great? I guess the finishing touch could be a row of slabs, but right now that's not in the cards exactly. Either way, I get to deal with this right here, right now. Well, that's not what I wanted. No, not and then and then we continue. Yeah, so it looks like I will be doing another speed up edit with non-copyright music that's in the audio library. So it's a little tiny thing I have to add if I ever do stuff like this in the future, where we need to get somewhere. I could have technically not really done it during the Assassin's Creed series because the editing software I had at the time, the version of the editing software and the license of the editing software was very minimalistic. It was a promotional version of the same software I use right now, which is Power Director. Yes, I know. Surprise, it's not Premiere or Sony Vegas. I had used this program for far too long, and a change is not a strong suit of me. I tried other things, but yeah, unfortunately I have to put that on pause a little bit, or maybe I'll just talk for a tiny bit, and then we'll get on to the message at hand. But I need to do 2 things. I need to make a few more axes. Because we're going to be cutting down trees still. Oh, I keep doing that by accident. Alright, more importantly, yes, I have to cut down trees. And because I have to cut down trees, we're going to have to speed it up. So, well, luckily it's just one tree. But anywho, I will continue that thought later. Alrighty, here we are back. So, there we go. Alright, now back to adventure. And by adventure, I mean climbing this damn ladder again. Alright, let's go with 40 of these and see where that takes us. Because I also want to make some more slabs. So I can... You know what? No. I'd have to get rid of this. Because it would look off in comparison. Not really. No, it would look off in comparison. So, I'm not doing what I was thinking of doing. Because then I'll just have to replace all of this with a single block. And I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'm an idiot, you know. Alright, but we are getting to the bottom of this very nicely. Alright, we're at the last stretch, which will be however odd, stairs. Looks like we'll need like 16? Question mark? Those are logs. We'll need like 16. Which is 4 times 4? And boom! We have our house built. Nice. And we have it exactly the way I want it. Which is always amazing. Unfortunately, we don't need this ladder anymore. So, yeah, they're just gonna sit in here for pretty much ever. Let's go and deal with that. Crops are getting closer to being done, so we'll probably want to deal with that too. Speaking of things we should probably deal with, we should probably grab all these. Alright, animals. I need to call the herd soon. Especially since my rations of, of, not rations of food, but rations of, my leather is gonna start going away because I'm gonna build the, upper part. So yeah! This house is massive, but it's pretty nice. Maybe it's already kinda late. You know what I could do? Now that I put away those, I can make slabs. Because I can put the slabs up top on the top of it. So, I'm here for the ladder. I can put the slabs at the very tippy top. So I don't even need those torches. Because mobs can't spawn on slabs. And because mobs can't spawn on slabs or stairs, mobs should be unable to spawn on top of our house unless they spawn in the air. And they can't spawn in the air here. So, yeah. All right. Alright. So, based on my math, this should be the exact number we need. And indeed, it is. So there we go. The house is finally finished. So now we can go down and mine. And go for food. Go and slowly build other stuff. What am I doing? I need to do this. Alright. So let's put away the items that we definitely won't need in the mines. That are in our main inventory. Wheat seeds, I can toss those. Can I? I can. Spruce planks can go in here. Spruce logs. We'll take a stack of oak for our oak-related purposes. And we'll take this oak as well. We'll keep this stack of oak in here. Let's do that. And then I can put away the saplings, because I don't need them. Except they'll go all the way up there. Okay! So, there we go. For now, at least. Eventually we'll probably get rid of these excess spruce. Maybe put logs versus planks in a different spot. Anyway, yeah, that's what we've got. So we've got our house built up now. Does look a bit weird there, but I'm fine with that. Maybe if I go along with some spruce logs at the support. So, right here? Yeah, right here. What I'm doing is I'm making a ring around the, Yeah, these are spruce. I'm making a ring around, of course. What? And I messed up fully? Great. Well, I guess I have extra planks now. That's cool. Oh, yeah, we stripped a log, but... what can we do? And then we can actually do something pretty cool with this bit. We can do... You know what? Nah, let's do it. We can do this and make spruce wood. What? Oh, I used the wrong log. I used the wrong log. Ba-boom. Kind of. But not really. So now all of the edges will be on these ones. So now we just do the same. So logistically... What? Did I not do it? Thought I did. I guess I didn't. Well, anywho. There's a very, this is a very niche block that I'm using. It is the same as spruce wood, except it is placed all around. Honestly, you know what? You know what I should do? I think I should have replaced the other one. I should replace these all. And going in the same direction. I should replace all of the outer area one, so it all connects up. I think that's what we'll do. So that does require us to do a lot right now. Let's do that right now. But what we need to do is undo this real quick. Do the same thing we did over here. And then we're going to start replacing all these. Alright. No, I want this to be there. Oh wait, no. I need to do that, and then I need to do this in order to do this. Not this. In order to do this. And so now it looks like that. So in reality, it's its own special block now. And so it looks normal from this side. So it's essentially like a weird amalgamation block now. But once we make it this way and do this, it then becomes that. Now, of course, it does take one log to make it, and it looks like I might be finishing this up in off camera or in another. You know what? I'll probably do the last bit off camera, or at least I'll save it. I'll save cutting down the tree for the same thing that I did last time, which was the which I will cut out me cutting the tree down in between videos when I come back in. I'll cut down the tree, and then I'll go back to crafting it. So then we'll at least have one cut out. But yeah, this is gonna be cool. Oh wait, I'm being an idiot. 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 What I want is to make it look like that's happening. Oh no, I'm adults. I'm adults. I'm adults. I'm adults. So I'm supposed to make it look uniform like this, but still have the log all weird. Like this. So I still need that log there. And then this keeps going in this direction. And then it looks the same from that side. Okay, I figured it out finally. So it doesn't look weird, but still is somewhat uniform. I do that. Now, unluckily, now that I think about it, this episode might be too long for me to not have to cut out this next section. So I will have to do it on camera, but in a speed up shot, because I will be completely unable to avoid it, which sucks. But yeah, it's just what I gotta do. That's how I'm gonna get away with this and do it the way I want to. Yeah. That means it's medicine time. I should deal with that immediately. Alright. And that should be second to last. Alright. Yeah. I already took it. Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna have to cut it out unless I end the episode a little bit early today, which I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I will. I don't know. Because we've already done a lot of nothing, of just the same thing over and over again, so we're back to our typical do-nothing time. But either way, it would give me the time to cut down a tree and then cut down another tree in between the, oh well. Either way, I gotta cut down a tree. But I might end this episode early. I'm currently contemplating it, just because one, I can, and two, I don't know. Maybe I will keep this one on camera real quick because I can just continue talking. So, back on that Power Director rant. of like, I like using it, okay? And unfortunately, that's kind of how it is. It's not the best software, but it was a part of the promotion that I got it for free on my computer, and it's been an amazing software, super easy to use, and so I've just used it for this long. Ever since I started editing my own videos, I've used PowerDirector. I think I had, what, PowerDirector 14? 16? I forget exactly what it was. It might have been 16. I'm not sure. What I do know is that it was PowerDirector. And yeah, I was using it. And it's honestly, it's good. It's good for what I do. And especially now with being able to do more stuff with it, because I actually have an up-to-date version. That allows me to get, like, to do you know, get the speed up content going, so I can speed up the content when I have nothing to say or just don't have a reason to talk during that section. But during this one, I would prefer we waste our time doing this instead of, like, speeding it up, because we probably won't be able to grow another tree in this episode. And because we probably won't be able to grow another tree in this... Oh, man. I'm an idiot. I'll go and grab it. I'll keep the logs here, and then I'll go and grab it. Maybe I should keep the saplings on hand for now. But what I do know is that, yeah, I've been using it for so long that it's just been the software I want to use, and it was super easy to learn. And that's what really helped me wanting to use it, because I believe it's similar to, like, Sony Vegas and Premiere Pro. So, like, if I'm correct, it's, like, extremely similar to those. And so, because of that, it was just super easy to pick up and learn. And that made it, that just made me love it a lot. And so I just decided to, you know, pay for a lifetime license and get the newest version. At the time, of course. Because I couldn't use the same promotional version I had, because it was there was DRM on it. And so I couldn't take it off of the computer that it was with. Yeah, that looks a little weird. But my guess is it's the lighting, because of how the lighting engine works. So unfortunately in here it looks weird, but in reality it isn't weird. Because there's actually a gap. I'd have to, you know what, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Because then I can put the, thing there. And then we could put the slab on top. Which would be fine. That would be perfectly fine. I'd be down for that. Oh, man. Alright, more importantly... At least for right now, this is the more important bit. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to go and replace those with planks and then put on top the slabs. We'll probably do that sometime next episode. Again, sometime. I don't know when, because obviously I have to end this episode here. So, if you... Whoa, there was lag on that. If you like this video, you can like it down below, you can comment. That is entirely up to you. Did I don't think I did. And so because I don't think I did, I'm gonna do that. Anyway, yeah, if you like this video, you can like it down below, you can comment. That's entirely up to you. If you liked enough that you want to subscribe, I recommend you hit the bell notification to be notified when I upload, because I have a pretty regular schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Wow, it looks like we're down to two. We're down to 2 spots. Oh well. Anywho, yeah. I do recommend you subscribe. That would be nice. But again, that's only if you liked it. Hopefully you did. I've been trying my best with these videos. Anywho, I will see you in the next episode. Alrighty? Bye-bye!